Hello, sisters and brothers and traders. I make this video to share what I have learned. I'm still fighting. You see a trading here. I entered here. It's a good position, but we have a low volume, and so it's going down. It's going up very slowly. The most probably will go up, but I decided to stop today. It had been stopped in here with this noisy candle, and I was having the stop loss too tight, absolutely, because I have used this candle and it was better to use directly MA50. This is natural gas without any spot purpose. This is a disclaimer. I use TradingView as a working platform connected to Capital.com. And what I'm studying is to scalp in 1 minute natural gas. It's very difficult because this market is very strong but very noisy, very noisy, and so to in good trades in 1 minute is very difficult. It's very difficult, and but you can have good earnings. This is what I'm looking for. This is a moment with not so much volume, but you see this candle is 0.49. This candle is at 0.47%. You see here the percentage. And I work with 10 margin, and so is 10 times that two candles in only in this little 3 candles push. I have a 10%. The spread is very strong, so is risky. These are my alerts. It's risky because the spread, you see here the difference between these two lines, and is what is beep me a lot is more than 0.1. So if you go wrong, you have this more 0.1 more the loss. And so each trade you lose in here, you are losing 2%, 3%, 5%, and it's really a lot. In good trades, now you will see you can earn 20% in a row, in a little time, 30% in one single trade. Half an hour trade, 20 minute, 10 minute trade, going from 10%, 12, 30% in one single trade. That's a lot. So in a working day, you can earn a lot of money. So in this video, what I want to do is to share my strategy. What I do first, only as help, because it's not the strategy, but it's like to have a consciousness, is putting trend lines. I use most of the time this strategy as this, without any painting, only looking at at indicators. Now I'm going to show you this strategy I have built from scratch, because when I began to to play in this big adventure, it was quite 1 year ago, and I was totally at zero, and to learn trading alone is very difficult. And so I wish to have comments, shares. I wish my work and my study can be useful for somebody, and mostly I wish that I wish to obtain good suggestions from other traders, and so don't fear to criticize me, will be very welcome. So now we are in a very delicate moment. As we see, we recently have had a very big downtrend. Where is the downtrend? Here it is. So I have to zoom out a lot because we are in downtrend from December. Very strong downtrend. And I was going wrong and I was losing money in here, and today I watched the analyzing, studying bigger time frame. If you go to the day time frame in natural gas, what I've seen, if I was seeking my strategy in in the day time frame, my entry would have been in here. Rejection in here is obviously a support that has been broken. In here we are free day, and so Monday started here, very good place to enter. Now came out all the other trend lines I have drawn, but now I'm going to show you this. I have drawn it in a way I can quickly hide it to work with. Do you see this? 44%. With 10 times margin, this will be 440% trade in day trading. I think it can be enough in a 25 days trade, but I'm looking for quick money, and now I see that if I was administrating it in a different way, this is what it could have happened. 100 euro, also playing a little money, 100 euro will have been quite 500. And now we are in a very delicate moment. So let's begin with trend lines. The way I put trend lines, I begin with month and week time frame. I put only the lines that are interested in the price line we are now, and it seems a lot of lines. It seems a mess in here, but the matter is, at the end, I work in this time frame. As you see, in 5 minutes, I will have only major Trendlines driving me, and I have seen this is the way to go together with natural gas. Seek the flow is the name of my strategy, to seek the flow with natural gas, because it is very dirt, and Monday it is a weekday, not a day of the week, but a week because it has no strength. And so today is too dangerous to play. I could have catch a good trade in the morning in here, but I was going wrong another time with stop loss. Here is very dirt, and as I am going to comment now, what you must do in natural gas is, yes, indicator are help to enter and exit trade, but what you most must look at is EMAs. In here I have 10, 20. I don't like too strict EMAs. This is up to every trader which styles with exact numbers or market is going to catch. This is my way. 10, 20 and 50 is the driving line. The start must always be at the beginning of EMA 50 line. If you are already far, natural gas is too risky, too many up and downs, is too dirt. But if you seek the trend, if I was going wrong in here, the same mistake I have done here, two mistakes the same in the same day. Well, so I prefer now to stop and think about it. And so I decided to take my time doing this video. And so let's go on. We have in here, we begin from month time frame. I am in the pro account, so this is my beginning. I think that if you pay more, you can have more chart, but it's a good beginning. And so what I do, I begin from the very starting point using fanned lines. You can use also parallel lines to have in like it can be in here, one line here and one line here, like channels, to have a support and resistance zone to ride and to play. But I have seen that in drawing it's more simple. It becomes for me more simple to use the funnel line. The from must be top points. When you have we will see this. When you have a double top or a double bottom, you have to see each in its moment, in its in its moment, which is the best one or both. In this case was both. And so I put trend lines, 4 pixels for month and week. I want to show you how reliable it is. If I go downtrend, you see this line in the month time frame, very useful line, breaks here and here, comes here, in here is the moment to draw the line and is totally respected in here. Then we go, this one also is respected but is very flat. And then we go to horizontal lines And then in here we have a respected strong line. This candle arrives here. We have also this one is important. And you see here how it is going perfectly. I was drawing once all the lines, but were too many lines, and so I decided to draw only in what I am interested about. If it were going up from here, this will be my resistances. If we are going down, these are very strong resistances. This has been a very big downtrend, and now we are in all the zone from 2017 to 2021 before something, I don't know everything from the market, something in here changed and increased the volume, increased the market volume a lot, and so movements begin to become bigger. And but it remains a matter of fact that all of this zone has a lot of points giving support, and we have now it is covered by the price, exactly by the price line, this very important flat line that establishing an upper side and a downside in the natural gas, and we have reached it now. You have reached it just now, and so we will see this situation in the already in the from the day time frame down. You will see in this situation the trend is losing strength and is beginning to have a lot of problem. It is not a good moment to put trades down. The down trade is burned, is consumed, I think, or it can be consumed. It can also go down this, and I think it's difficult because the price from 9,000 now we are at 3,000 something more, and it's a very big change. It's a giant change. Okay, but I don't. I do only chart reading. I don't think about news and something, but not too much. What I do is chart reading. So in here I can hide the volume, so we have a cleaner chart, and making month fanned lines. You see this one that is taking this point. This is very important and enough to explain this style. When this month line will be reached in also in the minute time frame, you know something is going to happen. Absolutely. These are when you are in more little time frame. All of these are very strong trends. And then I do the same in horizontal lines. Very important in natural gas that it is soldered horizontal line. I think you can play this market only with horizontal line. I have tried to do that, and the levels are respected. When it breaks one, it goes to the other. But natural gas is a little bit crazy, and so it breaks a lot trends. It breaks trends, it returns inside, it breaks channel, returns inside and goes over to the other side. I got tired of putting lines in natural gas. But nice movements, I think, nice reading. You have only this difficulty of up and downs. And so, to put horizontal lines, we have this one, I've done it violet. It was violet. I don't know which line I have chosen. Well, no, this is I can cancel this. This is the EMA 215 minutes line. That's very useful in this moment for me. In 15 minutes, I go after, but this is something more. I go after, you see, EMA 200, EMA 100. I have this in the other, in the double layout with Eikinashi. And the result is when I'm working in 1 minute, I have starting points. You see, there is no volume. You see, the Monday, this is not a good day. This is absolutely not a good day. This is absolutely a good entry. I was entering in here because I know natural gas is going up and down, and so let me try to enter when it's down. This is a try. It was a nice try. But it have a lost volume, and so you go crazy because now we see totally in stagnation. In stagnation can happen this. You don't know when, because when volume is coming, if it go to stagnation, the uptrend is stopped, and in stagnation can happen everything. You can have one nice candle down giving another downtrend to the support, or up going on with the continuation of the trend. I was thinking it was up because also in 15 minutes you see it just break it MA 100 in a dirty way, but in the evening it can go up volume. And I looked also in 3-5 minutes time frame the indicators. It was all saying up, and so these lines for now we can cancel. I have done this work today because I was going wrong a lot of times, and so I'm analyzing. Let's return to our month time frame. We are still in month time frame. I had to make it bigger to see what I've done. And here, this is the very important line where we are now. When the market is on this line, it goes like crazy. You have to wait for a certain point where the market is returning up. We see here MACD is pushing, still pushing down a lot in the month time frame. And then our other important trends that are around price. And so going up, I have this line that is half breaking this, but is going through this, and we have this candle that from where begins the rejection that make this enormous this 2 month big uptrend. You see in here we can look at also at natural gas volatility. Potentially, if I was entering in this rejection and keeping the trend 3 months, in here we have a strong rejection down, and so surely in lower time frame we'll have a nice indications to stop it. We have 117. This is mean with a 10 times multiplicator. This will be 1170% in 62 days. This is something incredible. This is something very strong, very strong. But you have to study a lot to catch something like this. This is why I'm here. When I was learning and studying, I was in other markets. I was using indices that has a really cleaner view, cleaner movements in the chart, and the cleaner hours, with cleaner working hours indices when the market starts. But this is another argument. This is our other arguments. Indices when market starts, you have exact hour. Here in Italy is at 3.5, 2.5 when you have news. But every day exactly at 3.5, US 100 was starting moving very nicely, and I was not having not developed enough the strategy to play that. And then happened that I can show you that, and then happened that 25 October, before the big FTX crash, and I have not discovered why, still not discovered why this happened. In October, volume down, boom, at levels of immediately in a violent way. Look at this. No more movement. No more. I could play no more. This was a tragedy for me. I was all organized with hours and with everything in here. Look at this. Volume down, and in fact, in the daytime frame, it is not. It has not strength enough to go out from EMAs. And surely in here is also MA 100 and 200. I wanted to know when this is returning to normality. Look at this. What happened here? Somebody can tell me this. What happened here? What it is going to stop this straight flat line? It is like some restriction. What is some censored this zone? What happened here? What? Natural gas. Natural gas month time frame, we're still explaining in here. And so I put trend lines only around price. This I have drawn it in a different color, and now it's yellow. Perfect. Okay. Ciao. Okay, now it's the right color. Okay, this line I have put it in a different color because it's very important. It's a up or down line. This line, it's very, very important line. And then I put another line in the monthly or week time frame down here from price. You see here we have a resistance that now it's a support respected here. Here there is another one, I don't need more, and going up another one in here and another one in here. Then in the week I have chosen from this point I have put it only in the week time frame. Then we go to the week time frame. Only one, because it is very important and very respected also in here when we go through this. And there are also other lines. Well, info line, but is it the same? It's only to see this. You see it is respected. No, in here, no. This with this would have been very useful when we were going up here, like resistance. It's perfect. This you will see in a lower time frame. If I leave this strange line here, no, it's too strange. I will leave it here to show you later. Okay, this is a 4 pixel. We will play later with this. And from this double top, I have left this one. Also, also from here we have other respected lines. You see here is respected. In here it is, look, respected, but it will be too many lines. Now we are not interested in this line. This will be important in the future when we arrive here, or if we are not with when it can go to zero, and it can't go flat, this price. I think this is global heating. This price was going up for the North winter that never came, and so anybody is using gas to heat and price go down. I wish now we have some cold, price going up, but I don't mind this because I play both ways, and so I absolutely don't mind. Okay. And also from here we can have more trends. And this one is from the day, no, it's from the week. Yes, because this is a real-time line. This is a working line. I have left it here. But you see, I go funneled from the important points. Also, this is a very important point for trend lines. Look, but now I don't need. This will be would have been a wonderful uptrend. You see how it is respected, and when it breaks, now we go down. But we don't need it now. And then, after playing in the week time frame, I go to the day time frame. Now, in this situation, we have a very little lines from the day time frame because it is mostly horizontal lines. Now we don't need volume. And I go on with the same logic. I go to the day, I go to 3 pixel. Does I have any 3 pixel line? No, it's 4 pixel because it is good in. Yes, I remember it. I was drawing this in 3 pixel, but from the moment that it is together with the weak line, and I use it as strong as this one. It is a very strong line. We have to go over now, so I know when I'm in a little time frame. I know when I arrive here. And now we begin to see how bad is this moment to trade. This is the waiting moment. In the day time frame, MACD is going to close, to go up, and we have pushes up. We are still in downtrend, but it's pushing up. We have a lot of lines. If we look like this, you see it's going want to go to MA 10 and tomorrow, I think, or or we can have a push in the evening to a good trade to MA 10 from this position, because it is very evident now. You see, only looking at the price line, it's exactly with his foot upon the support line, a very strong support line that's supporting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 week of days. You don't go down here, and natural gas can always answer with no. No, you don't think I can go down, and it can make some big spike. Like joking. And so these are very hard days to trade, also in day trading, and is very risky for my strategy scalping, because in this situation we have strong jumps up and down, and so it's very risky. You need the double patience. There is the possibility to scalp this, but you need the double patience, and your earnings will be a little bit lower, because trends will be stopped when you have a reversal. Price is going to meet a lot of obstacles. And so a lot of important EMAs or trends from every time frame. And so you will have all the times up and down. You can play that. If you are very good, you can play that. But it's very difficult and risky. Most on this strong market. And well, I want to show everything. So we are in the day time frame. In the day time frame are very, very. I have to enlarge this because these candles are very little. Very, very, very important horizontal lines. Most important is the top bottom of the day before and the days before. There are not too much because we are all the time in the same zone. Because these lines we are going to encounter all the time in a day trade, and also in a work day of scalping, and are very respected lines, horizontal lines from day. Here we have not a lot. We have this one is 4 pixel. I have put it at this bottom of yesterday because it is fresh, but it is a weak bottom. Also if it is fresh. And what if we go down here? It happened to me to break a line and have only black down. And while you're trading, to put lines is not good. So let me go to look where do we have another place when we can spot a trend line. And look here, we have to go to 21. We have to go to 2021, 2 years ago. We have to go to 2 years ago to find, to spot a support. And this is a very old support. And so now, going on, I'm going to tell you why this is not so much reliable. So let's return to here and now. Here we are. Here is the way I put trend lines. And so in the day, we have no trends to put fanned in here. This one is enough from the week. We have no uptrend. We have still no uptrend to put here to fight against resistances and the other downtrends. And so it's good like this. And then we go to the hour time frame. I use both 4 hour and 1 hour. Depends what's better to look at the chart. Sometimes one, sometimes the other. I go directly to 1 hour because I know that this day is going a lot flat. It's going a lot flat. Do you see the hour time frame where I was entering? I show you. In here it was a good signal. You see the little, in here it appears a little arrow. That's the starting point, and it could have been a very good trade. Here was going up, MACD up, RSI up, all time frames, all the other time frames. I repeat, all the other time frames with MACD up. It means it's pushing up. And we were exactly at the breaking point, at the starting point of the trending here with MA starting with a rejection at MA10 going very near to MA20. It failed the uptrend as we see here, all the other hours. This is why I stopped. Flat line, don't play. We don't have a direction here, absolutely. Could have been here, because there was this big rejection and going on here, and I was thinking from here to go to the big resistance. And so already in here we see how important are the day lines. This, it matches with the week line, so it's 4 pixels. This is the day line. If we were having success in this uptrend and breaking, now I assure you it can break this. This is a good moment to look after it. If it breaks here, because this trend is strong, this is a strong weak trend line. This is a strong line coming from nowhere. Look from where it's coming. This is a very, very strong line. This line, if we go on the other side of this line, it is a signal of beginning of uptrend, of better said, sorry, beginning of reversal. A reversal, it has already beginning here. And I tell you more, in the day, I have enlightened it. Yes, because we have a trend line. This is up there, okay. Now we have, why I didn't put this day, hour, because I have it in hour, because I was seeing a trend line. Yes. Sorry, I beg your pardon because I came to the our time frame without enlightening trend lines, but it's better because we took a look at this strategy of putting lines, trend lines, and I need another folder for drawings. Now I'm going to show you an important things. Now that I begin to talk about drawings in an important thing in the hour time frame about drawings. For example, in here we have a nice head and shoulder that failed the downtrend. It went down. Now it can be if it goes down, the most it goes down, the better is as moment to take the trade to go up. So while I'm talking, I will be also looking at this. So in here we have another drawn uptrend. Here it has been broken. You see how it acts natural gas. In here, in the morning I was doing other things, and so here we have an uptrend, and it is broken here, it is broken here, and it is broken here. And natural gas, it's all the time breaking trend lines. You have to adjust it all the time in the best place. And I have seen the best place is the last place where the trend has been touched. And so now I think this is our useful trend line, because this is too well, I will put both, because this is very important, because if price come down, it's very hard it go over this. Now we have a push up. I'm thinking to make a trade. Probably we're going to make it together. It is respecting this trend. Let me go to see to the normal strategy without explaining, because I want to see without lines the strategy. So we are in 1 hour. MACD going up. We can have a double. It does this a lot of times. Natural gas. You see here. Double or triple wave. So we have a wave in here, we can have another, and this is my RSI in the strategy. This is mixed RSI 10 and 30. I use it to compense, but it is cleaning each other. It is a very reliable signal. These two together, I think it's wonderful. This has been created by me, this kind of indicator. I have overlapped to RSI and made a lot of research, and I have seen that in Eikinashi this is giving a very good result. Look at this. If I was entering here, if I was remaining in this trend here, I would in a day trading I would have been still inside. My stop is RSI more than MACD. MACD can go down. Do you see here, for example? No, here is going up also RSI. Sorry. But a lot of times MACD, no, these are too this is too crazy. I will find the occasion to show you how a lot of time MACD is giving a signal of closer and RSI is not, and the opposite way also. Sometimes it is anticipates BACD, other times anticipate RSI. But this is the strategy. Now I want to see what's happening here. Monday, little volume, but usually in the evening, as you see here in free day, there is an increase. It goes down and then we have another push. The matter is that you don't know exactly when the push up came. I think this is the structure to go up, in my humble opinion and also in my strategy. It's not good when I have a lot of alerts because it means that it's doing a lot of up and downs. Look, no, it's impossible. I have to wait if I want to play this for this situation in EMAs. It must be natural gas, like I was entering here, a situation showing a beginning of a trend. Then it had not success, but this is the place. From a rejection at the beginning of MA 50, this is the place where to trade, to scalp natural gas. And then you go after MA 10 and 20. Okay, so I took a look in here. You never know if you have a good trade. Now I'm connected, so I can play it. And so let's go on with this. And flats, totally flat. We were with drawings in the hour time frame. So you have seen how I put drawings. We have this. Uptrend. I want to see a thing. If I do this, yes, yes. This is a nice trend to live. This is a very useful trend. This is was a good point. It was going on over this trend, but natural gas does like this. You don't know when volume is going to push. Here is a good news. We have touching down this trend line and increasing a lot volume. You have in this market these volume explosions. The nicest thing is to catch it before of the explosion, and it is always, absolutely always. I have seen it. And volume increases are always in breaking starting points, absolutely. And so I will leave this larger one and I need the support down here is very important because it is very important. I have not to explain too much about this. Then, so our time frame 2 pixels, and then we arrive in working zone 15 minutes. Last lines, last one. Pixel lines, and these last lines, you see we have one here, very important, starting here, I've just cancelled one because these lines I put it and then I cancel. We were having in here, for example, downtrend. I have cancelled it because it's not useful anymore. Look at here how it matches. It was not useful anymore. Then these lines going on with time, if it remains useful, I change pixels. If in a couple of days this line is still here, I will change it to 2 pixel and going on in this way, seeking the flow of the market. And last line, support and resistance. I was not working in this moment, so I have it not. I told you I always prefer to use last point. This is too near from here. Let's see this one. This we have 2 candles in here, and this all of this here. This is a perfect point. So this last line is going to go to the minute, and this is going to go to the hour. You have to keep this in order all the time. This also, it goes to the hour. No, I didn't throw. This is this is to show line. And so we are arrived to the minute, and from now on, all the other time frames, I will not put more lines. So in this way, when I come to my strategy, in 3 minutes, my chart is clean. I have not too many lines. I have only important lines. I don't have to move it, to touch it a lot. And when I arrive in this time frame, I adjust it. I have just adjusted this big one. The biggest is the line, the biggest is the zone where the line is playing. So when it reaches in 3 minutes or 1 minute, 5 minutes, these very little time frames, the line, and you see a reversal in a different point, you adjust it. And this is all the time. The lines are moving. This is why I was telling you that a line like this one coming from Pleistocene is not totally reliable. A price can stop up or down, and then you see where is, if it arrives at the spot, where is the high, the lower, because if I was here it arrives from up, so we draw a lower and you adjust it. Okay, and here we arrived, but I want to show you in the hour time frame a couple of things why I have chosen this line. It was the hour time frame or the day time frame. I have a doubt now. This could be a head and shoulder. Yes, this is a head and shoulder. You have to train. to see a head and shoulder in here. It can seem double top. No, I was looking for probably in the day time frame. Yes, yes. Why I have put this one? Very important that it is near where and we are going near to this line. You see how it is respected in all points, because from this line and it is never where are you? Head and shoulder. Left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. Look, we don't see the other line because it's perfectly on the. Why you didn't fulfill me this? Fulfill what? Don't mind. Why this is not fulfilled? I want to understand this. Why this is not fulfilled? Well, don't want to draw to fulfill this space. But in here we have a very nice head and shoulder coming from this line. It is never a casualty that drawing trend lines. There is always a starting point, and I think it's very good to know where to take it long, to see where it starts, to have the perfect line of the trend of the drawing. I wanted to show you this, and in fact, when we go over this line, we have a nice downtrend, but it's only half. And so I have studied my strategy to begin the trading here better than here. I have the 1 hour signal. In here days of difficulty, and then in here I have a very clear day signal down. So I wanted to show you this, but this is only a help trend lines, because when I work, I work like this. This is my strategy. Now I'm going to explain to you with a stop and go to separate to the two chapters. So thank you very much, and nice trading to everybody.